What's up guys, it's Eddie Fitz and today we're here at the Drovers Inn, just about to set off in a summit camp. So we're heading up for the Munro, gonna tick it off, camp overnight and then be back here tomorrow morning. Just got ourselves a little car park ticket, it's £5 in the Drovers Inn just before setting off. So know we can leave our car overnight, which is great. We saw the signs that say customers and residents only, but if you go in and ask them, you'll be able to pay £5 for a little ticket, and then that means you can stay overnight and head off on your little adventure. That's us on the start of the trail. It's quite tricky to get your bearings at the start. So when you're coming into Beinn Chabhair, as you can see, it's behind me here, West Highland Way path is heading up the way. You don't go across the river, back down the way. You'll see there's little cabins, it's a play park. There's a very faint path that just takes you up. So just be cautious when you kind of start in that part, that you don't head off in the wrong direction, because it could cause you a good couple of minutes messing around at the start. So we're now in the incline. It's really hot, it's 21 degrees. It was raining when we came up, so chances are we're got ourselves prepped and ready for scalded showers. It's going to be pretty sweaty, but hopefully the higher we get, there's maybe a wee breeze to keep away the midges. That would be the best. And you can see here, this is what we're heading through. Jumanji. Start of this walk is quite the incline. Hope you are ready for it. As you can see, been walking like 10 minutes and Beinn Chabhair is quite far away in the distance now. It's just straight up through all this bushes, nettles, but it makes it even more worth it. As soon as you get away from this and you start getting views, that's when it goes good. It's 7:20. We're at 159 metres. We've just reached the start of the little waterfall. Amazing views. I ain't crying. The smidge is burning my eyes. The sweat is just dripping in. But such a good little breather to get out of the bushes. So chances are we'll probably go back into it and up and over this little bit here. Great little view. So we've made it up to the lock. Great little spot here. You can actually see little fish jumping up. It's quite boggy at this patch. It's definitely no longer a path, as you can see. Just kind of walking through the mush. It's quite wet. It's about 9 o'clock. Still fairly bright. We're going to be heading up this part here, then going to cross to the right. So we ain't too far through the summit, so hopefully we make it in time before it's dark, get a good little camp spot. Now we just need to hope that this all burns off in the morning and we get a good view. That is the ideal plan. Oh! The midges are out in force, like just eating away, like really bad. It's hardly any wind, which kind of hoping that as soon as we get up a little bit that there's a breeze coming through the other side, so keeping our hopes up. But I think that it's just pretty wet because we're probably in amongst the mist and cloud rather than it actually raining, so just kind of everything's getting damp, pretty wet, as you can see. my dad is up ahead, charging on. We're at 690 metres and the mist has started to clear. As you can see, the clouds here behind us is looking absolutely amazing. Still got quite a bit to go. Don't know if we're going to make it. Don't know if it's here or if it's behind this side here. Still got quite a bit, 200 metres, and it's probably around 10:15. So the sun is set, so it's only going to get dark from here. Hopefully we get this in the morning and it's just a lot clearer. Maybe even a wee sunrise. That might be too much to ask for. How does it feel?
Gushed. Time's that?
Huh? So we've made it to the summit of Beinn Chabhair, whatever you would like to call it. But we're here, it's dark. We're just going to get the tent set up and then just dream that there's going to be sunrises and rainbows tomorrow morning. Looks like a disco tent.
Feels like a fucking disco tent.
So that's us camped at the summit. You can see our tent just behind us. Quite dark. What time is it? Can you tell the time?
I'm trying to fix my watch because I stink. I've got to go through one of these wee menu things to get to it.
Watch, it doesn't tell the time.
59, 11 o'clock.
So, it's currently 11 o'clock and this is us at the summit. You can see the peak just here. Looks incredible. And I don't know if you'll be able to see, but we're just in amongst some mist, but still above the clouds, so it looks incredible. You can just see all the summits. Hopefully we'll wake up tomorrow and the sun's going to rise at this side, going to open the tent up and it's going to look glorious. So that's us up, ready at the tent. As you can see, there is no glorious sunrise. However, the clouds do look alike. They're coming down a little bit. Still hopeful. I mean, look, that's going to clear. So it's just behind us here. It's clearing up a little bit. You can see where we camped last night. And the cairn's just here, so actually really surprised that we got that close to the cairn because normally it's quite poor at the top. That's clearing. Look, it's clearing out there. So we just might get a little inversion here. It's starting to burn off a little bit. We're just coming to the kind of top here, so maybe just a little bit more. If it comes a little bit lower, we'll get some pretty epic views. But it's just after 6 o'clock, and we're getting sorted to head down. Right, go for it, you take your tent down, I'll video you. So it's teasing us a little bit. You can see the clouds here, so we're kind of just in the edge. Still quite misty. The summit still covered in mist, but it's coming down a little bit. Touch more. It might clear up a little bit. I don't know if we've just got lucky or somebody's looking down on us, but we've just got an absolute incredible inversion. We've put away the tent and the mist cleared just enough that we are now above the clouds, and as you can see behind me, it looks incredible. I've only ever I've only ever been at the top of a mountain twice when there's been an inversion, so it is pretty special when you get it. Just sent my dad across to this peak here to get some photos, and it looks so good. It's absolutely amazing to get those little inversion shots there before setting off. It was as if it was perfectly timed, just coming out the tent, putting it all down, and then just getting the views, and then a couple of minutes after that it went completely white out again. So, but that's us on our way down. The best part about this kind of summit camp style is you're just all up one day and then all down the next. So it's going to be a good wee down. The weather seems pretty good just now, so fingers crossed it stays like that. And that's us setting off. Just about made it back down to the loch. You can see here, it's just below us, but one thing that we were keeping an eye out for was the kind of first proper good water source. If you want to carry in water for a little camp trip, this would probably be the best place to get it before then heading up to the summit. There was a couple of you know bits of water, little patches, but didn't look too fresh. This little stream is flowing into the loch at the bottom, so just kind of keep it in mind if you're coming up for a camp. Then little stream before the summit, just after the loch. Great place to get some water. I think I might do it myself. It's turned out to be a great wee day. Sun is beating a little bit in our face. We're just, as you can see, Beinn Chabhair farm, the drovers across there. Just about to go back into the midgie land, back through the bushes. Which is really hot and clammy, so it's going to be lots of midges, lots of clegs, the lot. Got midgie spray, we're ready for it. But it's the last little bit of the walk, and then across to the car, back down the road. But this view, looking back along the river, just looks incredible. This is the midgie land. You can see that was a waterfall I showed you in the morning. My dad is somewhere here. I think you can see him, just see him there, peeking out. And then we're going to come through all of this, head down, cross. There's a gate here which I'll speak to you when I get there, but it's got specific open and close times, so it's quite handy to know. Decided just to teleport halfway down the mountain to give you this information, but as you can see, the gate shuts at 11 PM and then opens back at 7 in the morning. So if you're planning to start early, there is now a gate at Beinn Chabhair farm, so kind of makes it a little bit trickier if you're planning to start early and you park across at the drovers. So kind of keep that in mind for when you're setting off on your journey. But now it's time to teleport back up to the mountain. So that's us back down. We're here at Beinn Chabhair farm. Just gonna stop off, get a little juice to finish off, and then across to the car. What a great day. Perfect weather for it. It's been a great wee hike. Amazing. Now that is the way to finish a hike. Never been happier to finish a hike with a Calippo. Hope you've enjoyed this video. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Really does make a difference. And I will see you in the next one.